Hi, Heather here, and this week we have a two-part video. The first part, we are going to go over this crate right here, and it's from KiwiCo, and it's their Maker Crate line. Now they have different subscription boxes that you can actually order. Most of them are kids and they're only about 20 bucks. This one right here is more for adults and it happens to be their $30 line. But this crate, I'm telling you right now, that we're getting ready to go with, it was worth $30. Okay, I actually absolutely enjoyed this crate right here, and now I get to share it with you all. And what is in this box is basically needle felting. This video will be about what's in the crate, and the second video will be actually making a case out of the needle felt. Let me know if you enjoy this video, and I hope you do enjoy it. So here we go. All right, let's see what we have in our crates. We have the needle felt electronic case, and this is a little pamphlet that gives you little ideas. It also kind of lets you know down here what you need to do, like grab your materials, learn and explore a new technique, and show off your custom case. And this right here, you can either go to this little site or scan this little code and it'll take you right to the videos that will show you how to do this project. And it's a really interesting little project. And then they got information, the history of felting. I didn't even know there was a history of felting because I didn't even know that this kind of art form actually exists until I got this case, which is really, really cool. And there's also, they have on there, they also have where you can look up ideas and get ideas as well. Get inspiration on what you want to do, what you can create. And they got little layouts down here for you. And it looks really, really cool. So we are going to see what is all in this crate. Now, here is the big old felt. As you can see, I've already started this, but there's big piece of this paper, this thing, and it's kind of cushioned and everything like that, but that's what you're going to work on or use your materials on to put your needles through. Okay, and this I was really, really, really excited to get is a T-square. Now, I usually use this in my everyday job that I do. It's a T-square, and I did not have one of these before, and I'm excited to actually get this. Okay, and then we have, of course, felt, and we got it in different colors, and I've used some of the colors as you can see. Okay, and then we have the wool, and we use the wool too, and they give you plenty, and you're not going to use all this, but they give you plenty to work with. And then you got little cushions that you put on the back and to put your needle through so you don't poke yourself or poke all the way through what you're working with. And they got two different size cushions to do that with. Then they have this little pamphlet, tells you all about your needle. And of course, here's your needle felting tool. And they have this that you use to hold down your what you're working with. And they also have these two things, which I recommend using these because this needle is very, very, very sharp. Okay, and if you take a closer look, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is actually ridges all along the needle to help grab the material while you're poking. So you got to be very, very careful. But what I love about this little kit is they actually came with this whole tube of needles. This whole tube of needles, let me show you. This whole tube of needles, there are a lot of them. Now there's one less than what I originally had, just one, because I did break them, and you do break them sometimes if you don't know what you're doing, which I didn't, so I broke one. But it comes with all these needles, and that is amazing. The fact that they came with all these needles, so you don't have to worry about running out of needles if you keep breaking them until you learn how to actually work with the needle. But you still got to be careful with the needles, because you don't want to hurt yourself, and that's why they come up with these finger guards. And they also come up with this to help with them. Okay, then they come with these things. And these things, which are not the easiest to get out of this, but these things are actually like chalk. And you use it to draw, like on here or on here, on the felt, what you actually are trying to design and make. Okay, and then you also come with these little stencils. They come with, let's see, four stencils, and they're really cool. Let's see if I can lay them out for you. See, and you can see there's different sizes and different shapes, and it looks really, really cool. It comes with yarn, and you use the yarn to neo felt too. So you can get like straighter lines and all that kind of stuff with using this. Now I used a little bit of this, but only on my practice. And then they come up with these little clips. So for easy sewing, you can see, come up with 6 little clips. And they clip on your thing while you are sewing your project together. So this is the different attachments. You have Velcro, and then you have this one with a circle and a yarn. Now this one, I'll be honest, I'm not too fond of, so I will not be using this. But if you prefer to use it, they do show you in the video how you can use this to close your case up after you make your case. But I prefer these, the Velcro. Now there used to be 4, but 4 different Velcros. But of course I used them for the project that I did. Okay, and then it comes with the yarn, and it comes with 2 needles. Okay, and and this is everything that came with this, and I will show you. They actually have you in the video do a practice felting. Okay, practice. And what you do, let me get the needle out right here. What you do is you take this nail and you just punch, 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 and keep needling in until you get this. Now this is the felt that I did, and this is the wool yarn. This stuff right here. This is the wool yarn that I made shape of, and then of course this is the yarn itself that I did, and I did like little flowers. I thought that would be a little cute. Now what I did was this happens to be my electronic case that I made, and as I told you, I used the Velcro. Now what I did with the Velcro, which they don't show you, you don't have to do, is because stickiness only sticks so much, because they are stickers that you press in there. I actually did a cross stitch right here to hold the Velcro into place because I wanted to use this. I actually made this to use. This is something I use all the time that I actually love. Okay, now as you see, you sew up the edges right there. I sewed the edges together, and you can't really tell a whole lot because the thread they give you is the same color as this, so it kind of hides all that and looks really, really natural and looks great, and it's very, very functional. Now this is the design, and they have you come up with your own design. This happens to be mine because I'm a big fan of witch stuff, and that's just me. It's what I like, and you can do whatever you like. And you see, I designed it and everything like that, and I did it myself, and it was pretty easy. This is not hard to do. You basically cut out the piece of felt you want, and then you do it. Or you can do the wool, which this is wool, this is wool, this and this, and these are wool. Okay, this is felt, and then if you look right there a little bit, I did a little bit of yarn to put a band around the brooms that I had here. So all this, and you can see I've been using this for weeks, and if you can see, this stuff does not come off at all, and I love it. It is on there to stay, which is awesome. Now, why did I make this electronic case? Because it looks kind of small. Well, I made it for my power bank, and this thing is awesome, let me tell you. This will charge your phone at least 3 to 4 times depending on your phone. And so I wanted a little electronic case to put in here so I could charge my phone on the go. Now, it might look like, oh, it's only half the size of this. Well, that's because my phone sits comfortably in here, and I have the cord, this cord, plugged in my phone, plugged in this, and they sit in my purse comfortably, and they won't get scratched, they won't get broke or anything like that, or jiggle around my purse and something bad happens to my phone or my power bank. So that is why I did this little case, and I use it all the time, especially when I run around and my phone happens to be low on battery, because I got a new phone not too long ago, so the battery life on my phone is really great, so I don't even pay attention half the time until it tells me, oh, by the way, I'm 15%, and then that's when I have this power bank, and I have this, and I fit them in there comfortably, and it powers them up with no problem, and I absolutely love using this thing. So this box actually benefited me. Now, since I've already done this project on these, I will do another video on I need a pen case for my purse. So I'm going to, and I'm talking about a writing pen, I'm going to make and design a writing pen to show you how easy it is to actually do this project. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like down below or leave a comment, and don't forget to hit subscribe